Good evening, all you bitches and bastards. Today, we will be replacing an airbag. This unit has dry rotted airbags, which are tearing and exposing the cords. You will need a 3/4 wrench, 9/16 wrench, some dikes, zip tie, probably get another one, and a crescent. Don't forget your pipe dope, thread sealant, an impact, and some sockets if you want to make it easier. First thing to do, chalk your motherfucking wheels. Then we will go into the cab, build up the air to approximately 124, 131 psi. Once you hear the purge valve exhaust, your air is filled. And of course, this one doesn't want to build, so just pump your brakes a little bit, let it go down, and then pump it back up, or air it back up, throttle it, I should say. Blah blah blah. I'm nothing to speak it up, so it should take more. Go 124. Now, first thing we want to do is disconnect the supply line, and then we will zip tie it off so the cab or the frame will remain the same height. This little 1/4 inch line right here is your supply. Notice we lost air, but we are still at the same right height. Then you will move over here to the top bolts, which is 9/16. I got my swivel on there. There we go. It's still stuck on there, but as you see, the bag is down. Then we will move to the bottom nut. It's a 3/4 nut. Stud comes out, and the bag is free. We have this top fitting, this T-fitting, and we'll then remove this fitting and move it over to our new bag. Fitting is out. We will then use some thread sealant on this. Thread sealant on. Only one area to put this. Can't screw this part up. Don't worry about getting that too tight. You can tighten that up once the bag is installed. Now, let's begin to put the new bag in. Yeah, I guess I grabbed the wrong airbag. I grabbed this taller one, and the truck calls for a smaller one like this. The old airbag had studs in it, and the new one does not. So we're gonna try to find some bolts that will go into that. All right, I was able to find some bolts with lock washers and regular washers. So fit in here. You can see. Then we'll just go to the frame piece. So now we will place our airbag in place, and I will show you how to mount it. All right. First things first. Obviously, you're going to want to have that port on the outside. Then we will grab our stud. Place that on the bottom, same as you did when you took it off. Tighten that up just a little bit. Just enough to get in the thread so you can still have some room to wiggle it around. Now the next thing to do is we're going to pull up on the bag and start to thread in one of the bolts. Alright, this one's fighting a bit, so the easier thing we can do is bring down the cab or the frame rail and get one of these bolts in like that. We'll just drop the air. You see this space right here getting smaller. That's the frame rail coming down. Alright. Just enough to get it in there. I can tie that up again. Tighten that up. Looks like we lost our lock washer while we were going through that process, so I'll take that bolt out after I get this one in. Push up on the airbag, get some threads in there, and it's pretty tight. So let's take this one out really quick. Get that lock washer. It's a weird angle, so you might have to fight with it just a little bit. Alright, seems to be in place. Now we will tighten them down. Down the bottom here and tighten up our 3/4 stud. Might have lost some. Don't go crazy with it, not making a fucking cake. Put that little bastard back in. bang back in. Take this off. Put it back, your airbags should go up. And there you have it. You are a YouTube certified diesel fucking mechanic. Bag is nice and tight. And you're all done.